Sitting here in this little project that we worked on, just walked in here after looking at those hedge apples, but it just kind of dawned on me, like, the reason why these are important. What we did here, we planted a whole bunch of not a whole bunch, but a few oak trees in here. Some I want to say this wrong, Shumard oaks, some red oaks. Planted them inside of these little tubes that you can see here. See the red oak, and then down inside there, the little baby red oak tree. Tubes are designed to protect them, to keep it away from the deer from tearing them up, you know, other things from getting in them. It also keeps them from getting crowded out right up against them with vines and things like that, because this area was full of, and it will continue to be a problem, of Japanese honeysuckle. You can see the remnants of it right there. That Japanese honeysuckle, all that. So we'll have to come in here, do something with that. What was done, there's a whole bunch of undesirable trees in here. So right here's a little elm tree. You can see it was ringed around the edge. What that's going to do is kill out that tree, and it allows for the sunlight to come in. That tree right there naturally died on its own. There's some kind of a disease that's going through on these oaks that we have in here, pin oaks, and they're wiping them out. So we're trying to get a little bit of diversity. And as I was showing you those Osage orange hedge balls, you know, I was kind of surprised to see that they were already being ate on by the squirrels, because typically that's kind of a food of last resort. But if you're a squirrel,
today for a better
or anything else for that matter, that relies on what the forest
Red
produces to survive.
That one's a red oak.
And in woods like this, there's not a lot of options. You know, you don't have a whole lot of oak trees in here. The ones that are in here have a you know, disease going through them, killing them out. So what you're left with are the buds and such on these elm trees as they come on board. This right here is a persimmon tree, and these persimmons produce fruit. I don't see any fruit still hanging on these trees. It's kind of late in the year for that, but they're a soft mass. They hit the ground, they get gobbled up, or they rot. So they don't stick around. There's not a whole lot of other options. So it's probably why they are already eating the hedge apples. And we get into later in the winter. So far it's been really dry and warm, but we get into late winter here in a week or so. We're supposed to be highs in the teens, lows down in the single digits for a pretty extended period of time. So when that happens, the animals have to eat. They have to burn more energy just to stay alive, and they will need that extra food. So in years, I may not ever see it. I may be dead and gone, but years from now, hopefully all these little oaks that we're planting in here and our other habitat projects that make a lasting food source will benefit all the woodland creatures, the squirrels, the rabbits, the deer, turkey, and you know, certain bird species as they come through. So going down a ditch here, so I better pay attention I don't fall in it. But anyways, just wanted to share that with you because it just kind of dawned on me as I was walking away from that. Speaking of hedge apples, there's another one that's been chewed on a little bit. So you can see they're already starting to hit that as a food source.